Today is about believing in your creative vision, even when you might feel like a fraud or a phony for doing something that you love and you're good at. And everyone tells you that you're great at it and you're respected for it and you do interesting things, but you still have this kind of nagging doubt that at some point you've kind of tricked your way into the industry and you don't want to get found out because maybe deep down inside you just feel like you're just still a teenager or a kid and you're being asked to do these things for big companies. They love your style and they love what you do, but you feel like you're not up to these big jobs because deep down inside you feel like maybe it's too easy. Maybe just doing what you do is not reason enough for doing it, and that you get fixated on this kind of failure, that sooner or later that you're going to get found out and people will call you a fraud and a phony. And it's not true. I don't expect you to overcome the nagging feelings of doubt because they're very healthy to doubt what you're doing, because it leads you to question other avenues of how you can deal with something and how you can create a new and different, more exciting and dynamic product, whether it's a creative product, a physical product, or maybe even an illustrative product. So you're drawing something, photographing something. What you've got to remember is most of the time with any kind of creative or visual media, the reason that you're being asked to do it by someone is because they like what you're doing. And the biggest mistake you'll ever make is changing what you're doing because you think that's what the client wants, when the client's actually asking you to do what you do. And what you do has a value, because even if you don't see that value, you don't perceive that what you do is great, the client does. The client loves what you're doing. And people get real bored being the client and hearing, oh yeah, well I'm not very good, and it's like, well, you're on the front cover of this magazine that's huge and everyone likes it, so it's good. And you've got to learn to accept your success. And I think it's really difficult because people say to you like, how dare you be so, how dare you tell people that you're not successful when you are? How dare you, not enjoy your success? And that doesn't make you feel any better. It makes you feel guilty for feeling guilty about being successful. So that doesn't help either. You need to understand that the service or the talent you have is unique to yourself, and it's beautiful and it's individual. It's like a snowflake or your thumbprint. There's no one that can replicate that, and Lord knows they will try. As soon as you have anything that's stylish, and now people will start to try and take it away from you and copy it. But remember that people can only copy what you've done. They can't copy what you're going to do. And their mind that doesn't work in the same way that your mind works. So you can create these new dynamics, these new ideas, and they just come out of thin air to you, and it's free. But to other people, they have to work out and decode you and reverse engineer you. And the one thing they can't do is reverse engineer your thought process, because that's come from years and years of just doing what you do and being honest and being true to yourself. So remember, when that client's asking you to do a job, they want you to just be you. They're paying you to be you. They're paying you for that idealistic process. You don't need to change. You don't need to do anything different. You just got to be you, because at the end of the day, that's all the client wants. You.